Uh, my name is Joshi, and today I am going to talk about my project Skates for Visually Impaired People. First part is ideation. Ideation, problem statement. I have seen many people solve a lot of problems, but I never saw anyone trying to fix the problem of visually impaired people unable to skate. So I plan to create skates for visually impaired people. These skates can also be used for beginners who are still learning how to balance on wheels. During the prototyping method, I used different materials: Arduino Uno R3, which is a microcontroller, breadboard, a buzzer to alarm the people, ultrasonic sensor to sense the obstacles in front, caster wheel which allows movement in all directions, a shoe as the base, and a switch to turn it on and off. I used motors and 9V batteries, and I also used a motor driver, which is not mentioned here. Uh, this project works by detecting obstacles in the front with the help of an ultrasonic sensor, and whenever it senses an obstacle, it gives out alarm and stops the skate so that the person gets alarmed there are obstacles in the front and the person is safe. Right now, the limited range is 1.5 meters of the model, but if I plan to improve this model, I will improve the range and make it up to 4 to 5 meters. Uh, the final prototype was when I connected everything and it was working properly. The only problem was that its range decreases in the sun. Ma'am, I have a video.
You have a video. Okay, go on.
Ma'am, we can take this tool as obstacle in the.
You are still sharing, Nimit, you're still sharing the presentation slides. You may need to stop
Oh,
sharing.
yes, ma'am. Yes. Stop share. Yes, ma'am. This is my model. We can take the stool as an obstacle, and whenever the stool, which is an obstacle, comes in the front, we can see that the skate gives an alarm and stops.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Over to you, judges.
Yeah, Nimit, wonderful. You are really thinking ahead for an inclusive world where everyone should get to enjoy all pleasures in life. So kudos to you for your way ahead thinking. So now coming to your projects, it's very interesting. I really enjoyed going through your project. Now tell me, one thing is that you already said that it has a limited range. So what would you do to increase the range?
When I would use advanced sensors like lidars so that it becomes easier to measure long distances and accurate and more accuracy.
Okay. And in the video that you showed, so there was an obstacle in front. So will it also work if you have an obstacle on the side or anywhere? Because not
Ma'am,
only having in front won't work in the real world, right?
yes, ma'am. Right now, this is just a prototype. So I have designed the sensor to be attached in the front. But my future prospect is I plan to have a 360-degree sensing so that whenever there are obstacles in the back, right or left, the skate can still sense them.
Yeah. So you will need to have a sensor array. You're also using this microcontroller, right? Arduino.
Yes, ma'am. Arduino.
Yeah, so you can have an array of sensors and then you can control all of them. So the control can be done in your Arduino programming.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. Very good. I'm impressed. Keep it up.
Thank you.
May I go next? Yeah, By the way, so this was really impressive because it's a very neat idea, and secondly, I was kind of looking up, to see what sort of solutions exist right now for something like this, and I realized there is absolutely nothing. So this is brilliant, and also, typically in India, when we say skating, we tend to think of skating on the roads, but I guess what you had in mind, I don't know if that was the same thing, but what I realized is on something like a skating rink, where there's really not too much concern about, crashing into any other kind of obstacles. And it's just about knowing where the walls are or the boundaries are. This really
Lovely.
makes, it enables people who are visually impaired to be almost completely independent. So this is really amazing. And I think you should pursue this further because this is something that could make a big difference. Exactly like you said, for sports, for people who have difficulties.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, a very interesting project, Nimit. I was very happy to see your first video where there are so many wires coming out of the shoe and all of that, because that is how you actually build stuff. It looks very ugly in the beginning and then it becomes better and better every time. And so you also talked about in your write-up, you had mentioned that one of the challenges was you're only able to measure at a very short distances, and when the
Yes.
person moves very fast, then it will become very difficult for using
sir.
this particular technology. So, how do you think you would meet this challenge?
Sir, I can use LiDARs and radars, small version of radar, so that it becomes easier to detect obstacles in the path and make sure that there are no more obstacles all around the shoe.
So, have you already seen any LiDARs which are available in the market which you can use with your Arduino?
No, sir, that is why I have used these things as in a future prospect.
Yeah, actually, it is very simple. I can share a link with Sonali ma'am, and you can take it up with her. So there's a very cheap LiDAR which is available, and you can verify. You can do two things. One, the range will increase, and also your the rate at which you're getting the information, that will also shoot up, right? So you should consider doing that as the next step, because it's very easy to do. If you have done this, you can do that. And then also, if you want, so the motors that you're using currently, what have you tried putting the shoes on and moving with it?
Sir,
Not yet?
actually, the motors are not strong enough to handle this kind of weight, and the shoes are small in size. Plus, the motors can fall off because they are not properly attached. It's just a prototype, so I have used glue gun.
Yeah. So you can also test by putting some heavy weights inside the shoe itself to see what will happen. I think that is very important. As Tilottama mentioned, if such technology does not exist, keep working on it because it is going to be very useful. If you make one and if it becomes ready, sell me one. I'll buy, because I have to walk to very long distances in my campus. I'll surely buy it. Right?
Okay, sir.
Good.
Sir,
Congratulations.
I have tried to add weights, and the maximum limit that I got on the shoes, they can hold up to 1.5 kilograms.
Very good. Very good. So you have to increase it to 60, 70, 100. Yeah, so you have to increase it.
Srikanth is telling his weight indirectly.
Well, my desired weight. My desired weight. So once he sells me, I'll bring down my weight to wear his shoes.
Once he sells you, you test it out and then I'll buy. So you have got 2 buyers already.
Done.
Okay, Nimit?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. Very well explained. I do have, so I think what Srikanth and I think what everybody over here said is that do not stop at this. It's very good you have come to this path. But the challenge starts when you start putting in the practical situation in place. As Tilottama ma'am was saying, you have to make it a real world application. Do not stop at a prototyping stage. Once you have reached
Yes, ma'am.
this, the next part is much easier, right? So make sure that you follow this up, pursue it even stronger. And once you have a prototyping model, keep working at it, get more people involved.